Hey everyone. Alright guys, welcome to another video. Before we start, I want to thank everybody out there for supporting me all over the years, for business, friends, life. I enjoy meeting all you guys, and I'm thinking about going to MagicCon. Right, MagicCon. Chicago, coming up. So if you're going, you might find me there. Hit me up. 206-914-7974. Love to see ya. Love to meet you guys, there, folks at Chicago. But I want to thank everybody out there who's been there for me all over the years, and hope you guys get something out of the video. Retirement is a big thing. It's on the question for a lot of us out there who's kind of invested in Magic for a while, and I have an interesting points I want to make. All right, guys, enjoy the video. Take care. All right, guys, before we start the video, I want to tell everybody that these all are on eBay auction right now. The link is below. These beautiful altars by Christopher Rush, hand-painted acrylic, gorgeous, back in 2013. 0.5 away, Alpha BGS 9, Time Vault, super rare. Yeshivan Dragon, Beta Quad Plus, beautiful unlimited Mock Sapphire. An assortment of Beta Duels and Alpha Sapphire, gorgeous. And of course, the Bizarre Baghdad. All right, guys, all for your bidding pleasure on eBay auction right now. The link is below. Enjoy the video. All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back to a video that's a series I haven't done for a while. It's called the Ask Daniel series. Check out the playlist. You'll like it. Lots of questions about Magic the Gathering, different topics. But this particular question was asked a while back, and I thought it was fitting. I'm here in paradise at the Maldives, enjoying a vacation, celebrating an anniversary, and it's really a beautiful place. And the question is, very fitting, what is retirement? What do you consider retirement, Dan? And I thought it was a very good question, and I thought, this is the best spot to even film it. So let's dive into what retirement is. All right, so again, I am not a financial advisor. I am not accredited. I have a Series 66, Series 7, Series 69, whatever. If you want one of those guys, talk to those guys at Edward Jones or Merrill Lynch or whatever. But I'm going to be very blunt on how I feel and be very honest. That's how I usually work on my videos, so let's talk about it. So retirement, to a lot of people back in the day, was owning your own home, having your debt paid off, and having like Social Security or other income, 401k, IRA, whatever, helping you kind of finance this kind of vacation time, essentially, like the Maldives or Italy or Hawaii, whatever you want to go, right? It could be you going to play slots every day at the local Indian casino. You live in Orlando, Florida, going to Disney World, and that's where you want. You can make YouTube videos on slots all day. You can live in a basement in Florida, basically, and make videos and sell random TCG sets. I don't know, it sounds like someone I know. But anyway, my point is, retirement is different for everybody, all right? And a very important thing is that retirement isn't having a lot of money. I want to be clear about that. To me, retirement is freedom. That's it. Very simple. Freedom. If you have freedom, if you're able to choose what you want to do, when you want to do it, in general, right, that is retirement. The problem is most people, when they're working in corporate America, they're doing all these jobs. The sun here is crazy. Sorry, guys. It's like 88 degrees. All right. With most people, they work at their jobs, right? They're working 20 plus years, hoping for a pension. Well, there's no pension anymore. 401k matures, maybe a Roth IRA, whatever, right? Or they have other investments. They could have Magic cards, they could have inheritance, they had a windfall, creating a company, and they finally decide to retire and allow that freedom, the freedom that they want to choose what they want to do, to take over. And what freedom really buys, honestly, guys, let's talk about money-wise, is you can, eat better, drink better, go to a nicer vacation, a nicer hotel, first class, whatever, right? But it doesn't mean anything, right, if you don't have freedom. Because there's a lot of rich people, a lot of people that make a lot of money, you know, big cities like in LA, New York, whatever, Dubai. They try to keep up with the Joneses all the time. They have freedom, they have financial freedom, but they really don't, because they're spending so much money and they're not actually having anything invested that actually produces more money. So they're always having to work for the rest of their entire lives. And that's not what I'm referring to. I'm referring to genuine, real freedom that you could go see your family, pick up your kids, do whatever you want. You don't have to make any YouTube videos. You don't have to sell a magic card. You can do whatever the hell you want. Now, you could probably, you know, someone's asked me, well, Dan, aren't you retired? I go, well, I'm kind of semi-retired. I still sell magic cards. Shameless plug, we have eBay auctions running right now. Link is below, check it out. But, you know, I sell the cards. I sell, you know, other investments. You know, I do deals, right? I still work, right? But I choose when I want to. The freedom is crazy. I can work here in the Maldives. I can work randomly wherever in the airport. I can watch my kids, you know, have a great time, you know, at a swimming pool and still be working. My investments, my eBay auctions, my deals are working for, you know, they can be wherever. So is it really a retirement? Kinda, right? It's partially a retirement. So what does that mean, right? What does this all mean? Like, what is retirement? What's the point of all this question? I think a lot of you guys are trying to figure out when to exit the market. When to exit the market for Magic you've invested. When is it time to cash in for anything you have, maybe collectibles, stocks, bonds, whatever, and start appreciating life. And, you know, as I've said before a million times, life is too fucking short to sit around in your basement making videos all day and selling magic cards or selling product, right? I'm saying this very nicely. There's a lot of people out there that seem to think that, you know, just because you have a lot of stuff, you're still locked in and you're not really free. Now, some of you guys will probably argue and say, well, retirement is that to them. They're working all the time. They're doing deals, whatever. Okay, fine. Then that's retirement to you. I guess for me, the definition is true, absolute freedom. Financial freedom and also freedom to choose what you want in general. We all strive for that. All right, so I've talked about that kind of a definition thing. Let's talk about how do you actually get to that point. This is the point in the video where you might want to research this on your own and kind of see, you know, how this works. But for me, you know, I've made millions of dollars doing this stuff, Magic the Gathering, through making a lot of good decisions and a lot of risky decisions. You have to invest in things that are not necessarily what other people invest in. A lot of people back in the day, this is back in the day, thought Magic the Gathering was just a nerdy game still. And, you know, it was stupid to put any money into it. You're crazy, Dan, for buying these artist proofs or artwork. I don't know what you're doing. It's been around, you know, it's already a dead game. Heard it all, right? Heard that story with other games, right? This has been going on for years. And over the years, through working a corporate American job, still creating my business, building capital, building relationships, building a brand, what you see today is a result of decades of a lot of work, a lot of luck, and, you know, risk. And that's kind of how I would put it out to you guys, is that in order to actually retire these days, and I'm being very honest, to retire well, I mean, there's levels to this, by the way. If you live in, no offense here, if you live in Lenexa, I don't know, I'm making up a city here, Lenexa, Kansas, or I don't know, somewhere in Iowa, right? Somewhere where it's low cost of living. Nebraska, I don't know. Alabama, no offense. Again, no offense. The cost of living to retire is much different, right, than someone in New York or Southern California or Seattle or Hawaii, whatever, right? So, you know, a lot of you will probably be like, well, I want a lifestyle. I want to have a Ferrari. or I want to drive a nice BMW, or I just want to have a Toyota. I just want to, be able to travel 2 times a year. You have requirements, a lifestyle. I want to get my nails done X amount of times per month, per year, get my hair done. You got to figure that out, right? There's a lifestyle requirement for your wife and yourself and your kids, right? College. I want to pay your college off for the kids. I want to be able to eat this kind of food. I want to be able to go to Disney World. It doesn't matter. I mean, I've said all these real random stuff, but all this is possible, but you got to understand it takes a plan. So I guess the most important thing to do is write your ideas down. Actually write them down on a piece of paper and actually create some type of plan for yourself, for your family and your future, right? And start early. If you're a young kid, you're watching this video, and I'd probably be dead by now, maybe you'll get something out of this, and I hope you will. If you're my kids, friends, whatever, family members, maybe you'll get something out of this, maybe you won't. And if you're the haters or people that don't even like me, that's great. Fuck you guys. I don't care. You guys have made me lots of money. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. The thing is, you have to be able to actually have this plan executed. That's the thing. A lot of problem in this world is a lot of talk. We go talk. You see a lot of stuff online about starting an Amazon distribution company or some stuff like that. And that goes to my second point, by the way. Making money isn't fast. I want to be very clear. Making money takes years of work, effort, decisions, bad and good, right? I would say Warren Buffett is a great example of that. He has a lot of good value stocks. He built his portfolio, and the compound interest alone made him millions and millions, billions of dollars, right? So, but then you get situations where you'll be like, well, Dan, I can just invent Facebook or Apple or something. I can just invent something that will change the world. You know what? You're right. If you do that, you'll probably make billions of dollars. Absolutely. But us normal people, I consider myself still middle class, but some people will call me rich, I guess. But middle class, upper middle class, whatever. You essentially still have to consider all the different options out there, right? I guess another video out there would be worthy is what is considered rich. I guess that's an interesting topic. Talk about that next time. But the thing is, you execute this plan, and you will probably fail, but you may hit the jackpot in some way. Or you choose a plan that is more conservative, that isn't as risky, right? And so this leads me to the thing of conversation of, well, cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all that crap. But then you have within cryptocurrency, altcoins. Coins that are just not as well known or, accepted, and there's a lot of speculation, right? Remember that Dogecoin thing, different coins like that? There's a lot of different coins like that. But I share that with you because a lot of people in this world are doing the same thing. They all want to make money fast. Again, real wealth is not built fast. Not saying you don't want to, pick up deals and do business and be active in the marketplace. I'm not saying that. I'm saying real wealth is built off a brand, reputation, relationships, winning and losing. That's how it works, right? So remember that. That's really important. Really important to understand that. So get rich quick schemes does not, generally you will fail. I'm not saying there aren't be some that are rich, but generally the people that are making up the schemes will be rich and you will be poor. That's how it works. That also goes to my point of gambling. Gambling is a luxury. Let me explain. I like to gamble once in a while. It is an entertainment thing. If you are gambling and you think you can get rich off gambling or playing poker, poker is still gambling. Yes, it is a skill game. However, it is gambling. You will probably fail and lose your money and your wealth. So I wouldn't recommend it unless you have the capital and the other assets to kind of back it all up. So I've put a lot into this video already, and I'm going to kind of tell you guys a part that I think is really critical that a lot of people forget about. This has nothing to do with magic or whatever. I think the most important thing in life is family. 100%. Family and your good friends, not just acquaintances, but your good friends, that is by far the most important thing in life. You're gonna look back, you know, I'm 44 now, you know, I've done this for a long time, okay? I remember I was my teens and 20s, right? You know, doing card stuff. I remember all these different things that have occurred in my life. And one of the things I wish I would have done more of was spend more time with my mom when she was around and my family, instead of trying to push for that dream I was doing. Now, again, you have to, right? You have to work hard. And, you know, being a guy, I guess, you're a little bit more aggressive. You try to be more of a businessman. You want to go after your dream. But your family, in the end, the memories you create with them is so crucial to it. So I think there was a guy who, you know, there's lots of different people who have said this, but basically you have your health, there's a circle, right? You have your health, you have your wealth, and then you have your family, right? Health, wealth, family. If that's not balanced, and especially the family part, which we tend to like, you know, again, you see a lot of family members, a lot of dads especially. What are they doing? They're working too much, right? They're drinking all the time. They're gambling, whatever, right? They're not focusing on their family. It's time to check yourself in the mirror and focus on that. Now, I'm not one to be good at the health part. I indulge a lot for good foods. I travel a lot, probably could do a lot better. I do my best in certain ways, but look, the health thing is just as critical, if not the most. If some of you guys are getting older now, if you are still eating A5 Wagyu, or you're eating, you know, Coke with, I don't know, cheeseburgers every single day, you might want to change your diet. You might want to get your things checked, cholesterol, all that kind of stuff, right? You know, as I get older, I'm not a kid anymore, right? There's things that you got to take care of your body first. And I, for one, definitely could do better at that. And I don't really know how to speak to that because I'm not a professional fitness person, you know? So I will say that I hope you guys got something out of the video. Yeah, obviously there's magic involved. You can, you know, you can definitely invest in certain things, but I don't really want to talk about that. That was not what the video is about. I guess it's really about health, wealth, and your family. And retirement itself is kind of a nice synergy of that. I don't think retirement is necessarily you have lots of wealth, but then you just have to spend no time with your family and you spend no time in your health, right? And vice versa. If you have lots of time with your family, but you don't have the financial backing, wealth to actually support them and put food on their table, give them opportunities, etc., right? Then I don't think that's a balance either. And also, of course, you just basically screw up your body all the time doing countless amount of drugs and cigarettes, chewing tobacco, whatever, eating like shit. It doesn't matter if you spend all your time with your family, you have billions of dollars, you're probably gonna die quick and just be a degenerate somewhere. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. I'm not perfect at any of this, but I wanted to share with you guys. I was asked the question a while back. It's a great place to share it. So hope you guys take care of your family, take care of your health, and make some money out there. Take care, guys. See you on the next one. Hey guys, it's me, Daniel with VintageMagic.com. I'm here to share with you more about our deck and set collector fulfillment service. The deck fulfillment service caters to the player. And what that basically means is if you are a player looking to fulfill your old school Magic deck, certain Power 9 or key pieces in your Vintage deck, or dual lands in your Legacy deck, we have the inventory and the resources to help you fulfill your needs. Next, we have the set collector fulfillment service. This really caters more towards the collector. Oftentimes I've been asked, hey Dan, can you help me find this specific graded card for this set? Or Dan, can you find me these 20 cards left in my beta set? It doesn't matter what you're looking for, even if it's like every single Sarah Angel possible out there, I can help you out. My resources and extensive network in Magic the Gathering, I was able to help thousands of clients all over the world fulfill their needs. I've made it my mission at VintageMagic.com to be your one-stop shop for all your collector needs. For any significant item or collection, we're able to travel anywhere in the world to meet you. The reason why my clients love this service is because it saves you time. What happens is collectors and players often search all over online or vendors and they never find exactly what they're looking for. By going to us, we are the only one-stop shop who
who can help you with your needs. Using our service gets you exactly what you want and saves you time and money.
Vintage Magic. Game, collect, invest. For more information about our consulting and professional services, visit vintagemagic.com.